Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. Now, I will be your MC for today's kickoff event, but before I bring out the big guns, let me introduce myself and tell you a few things about myself. Hello? Because I'm short. Oh. Okay, sorry. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you. I will be your MC for today's 2023 GDYT kickoff event. Now, before I bring out the big guns, I would like to share a few things about myself. My name is Imani Tripp, and at a young age, I was diagnosed with an eye disease called glaucoma. With glaucoma, my vision has decreased significantly over the years to where now I am legally blind. But I did not let that stop me. I have not let that stop me from pursuing my dreams. I have attended and graduated from Martin Luther King Jr. Senior High School in 2017. I have attended Michigan State University, where I have graduated in 2021. With a Bachelor of Science degree in kinesiology with a minor in health promotion. Now, throughout all those high school and college years, I have participated in GDYT Choice Young Talent every summer. Through this program, I was able to develop various skills such as professionalism and emotional intelligence. I have also gained a network of peers and mentors who support me. Speaking of which, I would like to mention my 2022 GDYT experience with Nursing Detroit. Y'all see it on the shirt. Nurse Felicia, where you at, Nurse Felicia? Oh, y'all see her. Nurse Felicia specifically has pushed me and has been such a blessing to me. The knowledge and connections Nurse Felicia has given me has led me to a lot of opportunities. I am now working as an activities aide at Omni Continuum Care and working my way to become what I want to be in life, which is a massage therapist. And now, I would like to introduce our first speaker. Since the start of GDYT Choice Young Talent, there has been a no more committed and enthusiastic partner than DTE Energy. And with us today, we have the Vice President of Human Resources Operations and Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer, Diane Antishin.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to DTE Energy. I'm so happy that you're all here with us. So the last time DTE Energy hosted the GDYT kickoff meeting was in January 2020. That was the last time we were all together before the pandemic hit. And we're just so proud and so happy to host again this year. So DTE Energy has been, as Imani said, a long-standing partner from day one, frankly, of the GDYT program. We're committed to continuing to partner with GDYT to provide meaningful work experiences to Detroit youth. It's our hope that when a young person comes to work with us, they take away far more than a paycheck, although the paycheck is pretty important to young people. When they work with us, we want them to go to their next job with an impressive resume that they can proudly present to a hiring manager. And we want them to speak with confidence during an interview. We also during our programming here at DTE Energy show young people the variety of careers that they can have at a company like ours. We're more than just fixing lines after a storm. When a young person works here, they can see that there are many office and skilled trades jobs at our company. So if a student likes math, if they like writing, if they like working with their hands or figuring out problems, we've got work that covers all of those skills. And we're committed to helping young people find their paths and understand what types of careers they're most interested in to get them on their journey. I really hope that if you're a company listening to this press conference and you haven't worked with GDYT before, that you join us this year and commit to working with young, bright people. We hope that you see this as an opportunity to share your knowledge with Detroit youth and help them as they're starting to build their careers. So again, we're so happy to be with you all today, and thank you very much. And Amani, I'll turn it back to you.
And now I would like to introduce our second speaker, who probably needs no introduction. As the mayor of Detroit, he is responsible for making GDYT the citywide program it is today. So please join me in welcoming the man with the plan, Mike Duggan.
Thank you, Amani. Isn't she terrific? This is the kind of talent we have. And in 2015, if you were in the suburbs, there was a good chance that teenagers could land a summer job on their own. But in Detroit, it was very difficult, and the adults here know the way your lives were shaped in your summer job experiences. You found out what you wanted to do, what you didn't want to do. More importantly, you learned what it was to get up and go to work every day and get paid at the end of the week. And so we wanted that experience. And with the help of some great partners in the beginning, DTE has been absolutely terrific from day one. The Skillman Foundation has been a full partner from the beginning. JP Morgan Chase came in. We've had others like Bank of America and GM and others who have joined in as well. And we went from almost nobody to 8,000 young people getting a summer job. And isn't it great? And I want to thank the employers. We've got 100 employers in this city who are taking our students, and it gives you a chance to do almost anything you want. We start at $15 an hour. It goes higher for some jobs, and some you're going to have to compete and interview for. Others, you're going to get placed somewhere. But the portal is now open. And so if you want a job this summer, you can go to gdyt.org right now and register. If you are a company willing to supervise our students, we'll pay for them if you can't afford to hire them. But if you're willing to supervise them and give them the experience, we have the simplest website in the world. It's either you're an applicant or you're an employer. You just hit whichever button it is. But I know how popular this program is because we flipped the website on late last night just to make sure it was working so we can announce it today. 125 people went on last night and registered before we were even open. This is how much GDYT is a part of the lives of our young people. It's something I'm very, very proud of, and I'm looking forward to seeing our folks out there in the community. You see them in their T-shirts all summer long, and it's going to be just a great time. So DTE, good to see you back in the office, and thank you for hosting us today. Amani, it's back to you.
Thank you, Mayor Duggan. Our next speaker also probably needs little introduction, but she is a perfect example of what the youth of the city can aspire to, as she was the youngest person ever elected into the Detroit City Council in 2013. And she is the president of the Detroit City Council, Mary Sheffield.
All right, good morning. Thank you so much, Imani. She is doing a fabulous job, and I'm so glad to see our young people here practicing skills and showcasing their beautiful talent. What an amazing kickoff to 9 years of meaningful employment for our young people. 62,000 Detroiters, young people, have been placed in jobs over the last 8 years. That is something for us to be proud of. I know that I am proud of that as a city, and I'm looking forward towards what this year will bring. I truly believe that the foundation of our city is the education of our young people. And I support any program that strives to make sure that our youth become the very best version of themselves and that they reach their full potential in life, and Grow Detroit Young Talent is a path to doing that. It brings me so much joy every year to see our young people down at the municipal building, throughout our rec departments, in their t-shirt with so much pride and joy in their job, a sense of purpose. And I'm just excited that our young people really get that experience and that exposure to cultivate the gifts that they have, and to be exposed to new skills that they didn't have, or new career pathways that they did not know that they love or have passions for. And so this program allows that exposure and that environment to cultivate their gifts, and it also helps them to be more confident, independent, and capable individuals. And so I would like to thank our mayor. I would like to thank all of our community partners, DTE, and all of our employers for stepping up and making sure that our young people have meaningful employment every single year. It is because of all of you that our students have the rare opportunity to explore, to educate, and to succeed in whatever career path that they choose, and that they also feel equipped with the necessary tools to move forward. And so it is an honor that the City Council was able to support this program every year, and we're looking forward to another successful year. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you, City Council President Sheffield. Our next speaker has a long career in public service. She is a member at large of the Detroit City Council and has served 3 terms in the Michigan House of Representatives. Please welcome City Council member Mary Waters.
Good morning. And thank you, Imani. Thank you so very, very much. You know, when I think about this name, Grow Detroit Young Talent, isn't that an amazing name? I mean, it really is. And what it says to young people is that, listen, we want to wrap our arms around you, to embrace you and to help you to succeed. That's what that means to me. So I want to thank Mayor Duggan for all of the hard work that he does in pushing this particular program. Nicole Sherrod Freeman knows that is a passion of mine. She knows that, so each time that she does something with GDYT, she says, Member Waters, you want to come join us? Absolutely. She knows that I cannot say no to that. And so this is an opportunity, and you've heard it already. It instills so much confidence. It helps young people to hone in on their skills, whether it's soft skills, in some instances, hard skills. It helps them do all of those kinds of things. And so I am happy to support such a wonderful, wonderful program. And what I want to say to young people today is that I want them, Mayor Duggan has already said that they've gone out already and started to apply. So let's go to gdyt.org and complete your application, young people. Let's do that. Because when you do that, you're saying, I want an opportunity to succeed. And know what? Here's the other message for the young people, too. When you use your emails, make sure that your name is in it. we don't want to see an email, sweet brown sugar, Gmail, that kind of thing, you know. And you know, when I used to work with the young people in the high school, Mayor Duggan, I don't know if I ever told you this, but each time that it was time to apply for GDYT, I would say to the kids, I said, okay, let's take out our laptops, let's go online, let's apply. And so I sent messages today to various schools, people that I know there, and I said, it's GDYT Day, let's get the kids to sign up. So I want to thank all of the partners, the community and business partners, for all that you do to assist our young people. Thank you so very, very much.
Thank you, Councilmember Waters. Now, our next speaker also has extensive public service experience, as he has served in both the Michigan House of Representatives and State Senate. And his passion for youth advocacy was made very clear last year when he spoke at GDYT 2022 launch event. Please give it up for City Council Member Coleman Young II.
Let's give it up for Imani one more time. Our hostess with the mostest. Give it up for Imani one more time. Good morning, everyone. DTE, always a pleasure to be here with you. Grow Detroit's young talent. As Malcolm X said, education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. I want to honor you for getting this far and onto the road to success in your lives and future professions, because that is who you are. That is who you represent, the best of us. I want to thank Mayor Mike Duggan, as well as my council president, Mary Sheffield, and council member at large, Mary Waters, for being committed to Grow Detroit's Young Talent Program and employing thousands of young people and preparing them for the world of work. Now, if I could just have this privilege, I like to honor those who honor us. And so I have 4 Spirit of Detroit Awards for some very special people from the entire Detroit City Council. Would my colleagues like to join me? You want to come on up? Come on up. The award reads, "You are indeed a hero." Mayor, would you like to come join us? Come on, Miss Mayor, come on. This is group. This is a group activity. DTE knows about that. It's group activity. You are indeed a hero and a champion for the people of Detroit. You are an asset to our great city of Detroit. We thank you and are eternally grateful for your tireless efforts, exceptional achievement, outstanding leadership, and dedicated devotion that lifts the spirits and hearts of the people of Detroit, Michigan, and America. So from the Honorable Coleman A. Young II, Detroit City Councilman at large, with the entire Detroit City Council of Michigan, I would like to present Ms. Antition, Ms. Weems, Ms. Elliott, and Mr. Whitfield. Can you please come up and receive your Spirit of Detroit Awards for all your help with the Grow Detroit Young Talent Program? Give a round of applause, everybody, come on. This is yours.
Oh, man.
This is.
All right.
Let's take a picture. Get in tight, everybody. Get in tight. Get everybody in there.
Okay. You okay?
Hold on. Let's get my camera guy set up. Hold on. Hold on real quick. My camera guy got to get set up. You good over there, man? All right. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. My father, Mayor Coleman A. Young, said that there is no problem that a good paying job can't solve. I look forward to all of your success. Go out and be great. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Go out and change the world by being your best for yourself, for your family, and for Detroit. I love you. I am Coleman Alexander Young II, your city councilman, and in conclusion, when love and skill come together, expect a masterpiece. And we are living in the masterpiece of Grow Detroit's young talent. Thank you, God bless.
Thank you, Councilmember Young. But before I continue, I'm gonna have to just say this. I'm gonna get one of them one of these days, okay?
I got a special one for you. I got a special one for you. When you least expect it to.
All right. I'm for real. Now for our next speaker. Our next speaker is the Our next speaker is the president of Detroit Employment Solutions Corporation. As the City of Detroit's workforce agency, DESC is responsible for managing and overseeing every aspect of Grow Detroit's young talent, getting 8,000 jobs. Getting 8,000 youth into jobs every year is a huge task. So please join me in welcoming the leader of that talented team, whose job it is to make those 8,000 jobs happen, Terry Weems.
Thank you, Imani. First of all, she will definitely improve her chances of getting a Spirit of Detroit Award. I'm still humbled here and surprised. Thank you very much for that. Imani is a shining star. She is certainly a shining star. In 2022, she was highlighted because she prepared a video and a song for Grow Detroit's Young Talent, and she was featuring youth who were cleaning up the city, and she did it in such an innovative way that she won an award. So she is award worthy, and I am sure she has a bright future in front of her. So thank you, Imani, for being our MC. And also for rising above her circumstances and her differently abled abilities. I am so proud of Imani and look forward to hosting more students. I'm Terry Weems. I'm president of Detroit Employment Solutions Corporation. It is my sincere pleasure to represent Detroit at Work as executing on Grow Detroit's Young Talent. We don't do this by ourselves. I appear to be the leader, but there are a lot of people who are doing this work. First and foremost, I would like to acknowledge that we do this work under the direction of the mayor of the city of Detroit. Thank you, Mr. Duggan, for this program, for growing it to over 60,000 youth being served. We can't do this work without Nicole Sherrard-Freeman, who is a group executive for Detroit at Work, and also the city council for supporting us and for supporting us with grants to do this work as well. Your support is definitely evident. We also can't do this work without commitments and donations from our community partners. We have over 100 community partners, many of whom are in the room today. You make GDYT a success every single year. A huge thank you to you. I'd also like to extend a thank you to Connect Detroit. I see Derek Hall in the audience. They are an outstanding partner working alongside us every year to make sure that GDYT is a success and that students are getting connected to career pathways and work experiences, quality work experiences and innovative experiences at that. Thank you. Thank you to all of the employees as well who make this work. With generous support from the community, we've raised over $13 million to deliver GDYT this year. And we're paying our young people a competitive wage. A few of our premier donors and sponsors include the City of Detroit, which helped us this year with a generous grant of American Rescue Plan dollars. We're also very grateful to DTE. Thank you for hosting us again since 2020. It's been nice to get back in 2023. We're also very proud of our partnerships with Skillman, JP Morgan Chase, Apple, Verizon, Rocket Community Fund, and Citizens Bank, among just a few. We are incredibly grateful to all of our partners for your support and for each year making this program a success. The data is clear. Support of youth employment programs, training, and education help to build a stronger Detroit. The data is clear. I'd like to also take this opportunity to thank everyone here for your support. We should all be really proud of the fact that Detroit, under our city's leadership, continued with our GDYT program when other cities across the country were canceling them. We did not. We did not. So we should all be very proud of that. Thank you for your continued leadership and making sure that GDYT remains a success. Please help us get the word out. I saw many people pointing to GDYT.org. It is open. If you're an employer and you're looking for work, if you're a big business, if you're a small business, if you're a young person looking for work, please go to GDYT.org and register today, either as an employer partner or as a potential intern. The portal's open, so let's make GDYT the best year ever. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Weems. Our next speaker is one of the many major partners without whose support GDYT would not be able to offer its wide range of opportunities it does today. JP Morgan Chase has shown its support in many ways in advancing opportunities for Detroiters. Please join me in welcoming the Global Head of Advancing Black Pathways from JP Morgan Chase, Bina Elliott.
Well, good morning, everybody. It goes without saying, because we've all said it before, but Imani's doing such a great job. And she's got such a great name. My daughter's name is Imani, so I'll never forget that name. And she represents the Imanis all over the world really well. For me, this is personal. 35 years ago, maybe even a little longer than 35 if I'm honest, was a young summer youth employment training program participant. And so I know firsthand the impact of a role like this, being able to have a summer job, how it can impact your life, how it can help you be prepared for your career, and how it can help you manage money. At the time that I joined the program, it was limited to low-income students. So that $67 a week is all I earned, $3.35 an hour. So I'm dating myself, and I heard $15 an hour, and I'm like, man, that's some good money. But that small amount of money was a lot of money to me and a lot of money to my family because it helped me pay for school supplies and buy school clothing. But it also helped me contribute to my mom to help her pay the bills because she was a single mom that needed the support. So this is personal for me. While I stand here representing JP Morgan Chase, I also stand here representing City Connect, which I'm a board member of and have been a board member for several years. And why? Because I know how important this role is. I know how important it is for a young person to get an opportunity to work. And I also want to make sure that when we do that, we give them the broad spectrum of the opportunity. I had the first year I worked and cleaned up public housing. The second year, because I showed up every day on time, I had a great attitude, they put me in an office job. And I worked in the summer youth employment training program all 8 years I was in high school and through college. And earning that wage and having that ability and building those skills allowed me to be ready for work. And that's exactly why JP Morgan Chase is involved in this program, because we know that when students have the opportunity to show up and show their talent, they can go far. So I'm confident that students like Imani will one day be standing on this stage leading the discussion, championing the cause, and being a leader at organizations that make a difference in our communities. I want to applaud all of the employers in the city of Detroit. 62,000 students over the last few years have had an opportunity to work. That's impressive. But I also want to challenge all of my peers, companies, not-for-profits, and other organizations that we can even do more. We can do more than $10,000 a year. So if you have an opportunity to employ a young person or you have capacity to sponsor a young person to work at a not-for-profit, do so. Reach out. 13 million's great, but we're a big city with a lot of young people that need the assistance, so we can do more. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Elliott. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are on to our last speaker. Sorry, you gotta get out of here, but. For over 60 years, the voice most associated with advocacy for the youth of Detroit has been the Skillman Foundation. And it is such a delight to have with us the Partnership Manager of Policy and Systems from the Skillman Foundation, Terry Whitfield.
Good morning, everybody. And I'd be remiss if I didn't do this real quick. Imani, go green. I said go green. Thank you. It is an honor and a privilege to be in front of this group right now and speaking on behalf of the Skillman Foundation. GDYT is a living embodiment of what the Skillman Foundation is about, which is about improving the outcomes of young people in the city of Detroit. The foundation is blessed to reflect the shine of our partners because it is through them that our dollars are able to do its great work. So right now, I will apologize if the light is blinding because the work of GDYT is something that is truly reflective of the partnership and the great work that the foundation is happy to support. Because I'm not one to hold everybody up from your 10 o'clock meeting, I'll make this quick. In the book Collective Genius, there's a quote, purpose is what animates and activates a community. And what better purpose than the improvement of our young people through meaningful work? Now, again, it is about the physical task of working, but what we know is that it is through the soft skills, the interpersonal interactions, the resilience, the task of being disciplined and getting to work every day. Those are the things that transcend time, that transcend jobs. And in this workspace that we're in, where you might experience 5 or 6 jobs over the course of your working career, the skills that young people gain through GDYT are the things that are central to what it means to create a powerful and impactful city of Detroit. And what's most important is the power of public and private partnerships. The city cannot do it all on their own. The community cannot do it all on their own. It is through our ability to come together through one central vision and one central ability to focus on our young people that will truly allow for us to continue to see our greatness and establish that legacy that we all achieve. So again, thank you everybody. Thank you DESE. Thank you City of Detroit. It is a pleasure to be a partnership in this space.
And now, y'all are too tall out here. And now the program has come to an end, but let me close by thanking all of you for coming out today, and also by thanking all of the partners, funders, and employers who are not with us in the room. Thank you. And finally, for all of the thousands of youth like me in Detroit, please show out like we do. Go on to that GDYT.org website and sign up. It only takes a few minutes. If you need help, please reach out. GDYT is here. I am here. All of these powerful leaders are here to help you. We want to see you exceed. Please come and change your life like me. Thank you.